Those of you that believe having the world come to you is a norm are probably the privileged. The vast majority of us begin to realize halfway through our 20s that we eat what we kill. And that's a basic sales terminology for realizing that if we don't go and approach the world as a person that's out there looking for things, the world is not going to give things to us. The common quote that actually one of my office managers says is, closed mouths don't get fed. In fact, the person that's filming this camera made sure to go out of their way to actually go and get my attention when I was really busy. And that's actually what landed the opportunity. So in general, opportunities are always, always, always going to come to those people that reach out the most, that show their face the most, and the people that are willing to learn and have a positive attitude in the process. So in terms of attracting opportunities to us, and by the way, my name's Turab. I make videos about business, spirituality, and all of the different things that are required in leadership. If you want more of that stuff in your feed, go ahead and subscribe. When it comes down to attracting these opportunities to us, so we're basically talking about the law of attraction in some sense.
It's the law of attraction in physics.
And it does exist. And the reason it exists is partially maybe a spiritual thing, but really a logical thing, right? At the end of the day, when we see someone that has high energy, that has things to offer, that's compassionate, that's listening, we are necessarily attracted to that person, or we are revolted from that person, right? We're like, I hate that person, I'm envious of them, whatever, right? But having someone have a perspective of you or an opinion of you is essential. No opinion is the worst thing. Positive or negative opinion, now we're moving, okay? That means that you actually have some sort of emotional draw to people. You can use that in a lot of different ways. But when it comes to finding those opportunities, right, whatever your career you're in, if you're watching this, you're in college, or you're like trying to switch jobs and you have this passion, right, whatever career you want to go into, my greatest piece of advice is you gotta find a mentor.
Yes, and the mentor advises the protege.
You got to find someone that's doing that thing that you want to do and doing it to a level that you're actually curious and inspired with. And the best way to do that is, a lot of people don't know this, you can just call up a company and talk to a CEO pretty easily. Like, any company that's grossing less than $3 million a year, which is the vast majority of companies in the United States, you will have one level of connection away from the person that makes all of the decisions. Now, if that person is kind of running a shamble business and it's really reliant on them, you may not want to go there, but you'll learn some technical skills that are very important. Todd Hoax is actually a neighbor here in Franklin, and he is a high-level C-level executive in a pharma company. And he talked about this concept of you got to understand how to build your technical skills. You have to have a proficiency in a technical skill first. If you're younger, this is advice for you specifically. Build one thing that you're good at doing, become really good at that thing, and keep on doing it, keep on doing it, because that is what you're going to use to build income. And that's super, super important for your livelihood. Technical skill first. Then you go and work for someone that knows stuff that you want to know, and you keep on learning. And that in itself, if the person is someone that values you and doesn't disrespect you and it gives you opportunities, you are going to get so many opportunities from that, because you'll realize how a system works, right? How people are integrated. And if you are working closely with that CEO and you're actually giving them ideas and functioning like an entrepreneur in your own head, they will send you out to do things. They will solve problems for you. In terms of on the income part of things, people are like, how do I make money, dude? It's so hard to make money.
Money, gonna make some money.
It's hard to make money when you're not valuable, okay? And it's even harder to make money when you're not being valuable to people that don't, when you're not being valuable to rich people. So people that are making enough money to actually support you. So I always say to people, if you're looking to make enough money to at least be well off, or at least understand where your power is in life, solve people's problems that have a lot of money. If you solve their problems, they can pay you more than someone that doesn't necessarily have the funds and has a lot of passion. And you really, technicality and getting a base income that's satisfactory for your life, super important. Base level, right? We're at the ground floor here. Next up, after that, after you have the technique, after you have a network and you're trying to go out, then you got to think about, okay, what is it that I really want to do? What is it that I'm super passionate about in my life? What do I want to build? How do I want to be even more useful? Now, I'm not going to tell everyone that's watching these videos that it's super important to have a massive worldview and to think about the whole universe like Elon Musk does, right? But we always think too small. As humans, as a society, based on what we're consuming, we tend to set really small goals. Really small goals. And I'm telling you, the biggest goal that you can imagine in your head, the goal that you should set is probably 2 to 5 times bigger than that. And the reason is because when you aim for the stars, you fall on a cloud. When you aim for the stars, you fall on a cloud. If you overshoot your goal, you're going to move at a rate that's definitely going to get you to where you're satisfied. Most people don't understand that philosophy. Most people are too afraid to buy into that version of themselves. But having that big goal and that big vision actually does make a tremendous difference in terms of what opportunities you attract. For instance, when I am trying to hire people, right? Some of the things that I say to them are sure, routine stuff that happens inside of the business, but a lot of the time, the thing that really conveys their excitement and inspiration for the position above other people that they might be applying for is the opportunities that I lay out for them, is the growth plan for the companies that I'm building that I lay out for them. When people see that this person's thinking, actively working towards something and actually has the energy to make them believe that it's going to happen, they're going to come in and they're going to be much more excited for you and actually help you build stuff, aligning that vision and those core values to get to that place. So that's some of my advice on how to go out and find opportunities. You got to secure your technique, you got to secure your income, and then it really comes down to setting that vision that's going to make it so that everything you do attracts other people to you. It's a phenomenal thing to be a giver in society, my friend. If you create things that are valuable for other people, there is nothing in the universe that will take things away from you. It will just keep giving back. Actualize your potential catalyst. This world needs you. And if you're looking for more mentoring or any more advice, you can join the Turabify Network for basically free these days. Check out the description below. And I hope to see you there. And I hope this advice helped. If it did, smash that thumbs up button. Helps a lot. And subscribe for more of the stuff in your feed. Take care.